Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robo94 and I'm here with another World of Tanks video. This time I'm gonna be doing a video about an artillery, very special artillery. This is the Lorraine 155-50 Tier 7 French artillery. Now, I normally do not play that much artillery, but I've seen that the next stop of the tech tree on the end of April, is it April? Yeah, April, will be the AMX, the Batchat Tier 10 RT. So I've started to grind a bit with my RT here. And, well, I've had some special moments the last couple of days, and as you've seen, we are at the end of a battle here on Erlenberg, and well, there's not many tanks left, just 3 in the enemy team, and well, just a single heavy tank that will be killed any moment now. And well, all we have are 3 tank destroyers, and I believe they are on pretty low health. However, I cannot, maybe I can show you, well, I cannot show you unless they will get in on the screen, but the Dicker Maxes do not really have armor or anything. So I spawned at the south, and I am forced to head east to, hide behind my allies, so they can protect me, because I'm an artillery and I'm not going to face the enemy head to head, or at least not in this battle. Well, for the most of the part, but this tank can handle some tanks face to face actually. So here is our Dicker Max capping the base, and I'm just covering his rear. Just like any other player would want. And here's a Tiger spotted. So, well, you can see in the top left corner I've hit a Black Prince earlier this match for 835, so that was a good hit. And there I hit the Tiger. As you can see, I'm using the Battle Assistant mod, I think it's called like that, which is like an artillery mod that changes the view of your artillery sight, and since I'm using that mod, artillery has become much more fun to play. And yeah, basically I enjoy playing artillery a bit more since I've been using this mod. And here I missed the KV-1. It's either you miss or hit with artillery, well, or just sometimes just barely hit and splash a bit, but yeah, basically here trying to get a nice target, but Tiger is getting in cover, unfortunately. So then again I try to aim here where the 87 was last spotted, but he doesn't get spotted anymore. But then I see some houses get destroyed over there, hopefully getting a new target very soon. And there is the 87 just spotted. And I'm telling my allies to just spot, because they have the HP and the armor. And well, we have the firepower. Especially my gun, because I'm the only artillery left. And this mainly is the first battle I'm going to show. Well, the first complete battle. There's well, not a complete battle, just the ending. There's another battle I will be showing you with some very nice moments. And well, this was just one of the most memorable games I had in this artillery, because I had such a nice time just defending the base here with my allies and actually communicating a bit. They are relying on me, as you can see in the chat. They are asking for RT support, and I'm trying to give them that support as much as I can. So the 87 is despotted again. KV-1 is slash spotted there, and I shoot and I miss again, even though he might have not been there anymore. But he is destroying some stuff over there. You can see the fence is getting broken. And I'm just telling my team how much reload time I have left, stuff like that. You just let them know when they can spot. And here's the 87 spotted, and I shoot him. And that's a good hit. Very useful to shoot that 87, because that tank has good armor. And well, our tanks might have some problems dealing with that 87. There's a T20 in the chat just telling me, "Fun, you can do it." And well, that really just makes me feel good when people support me, cheering me on. And that's what I rarely see in World of Tanks. But when that moment happens, when people are cheering you on instead of calling you a loser and a noob, and there I'm hitting the cave 1, and I'm almost running out of my normal shells here. I have quite a lot of normal HE shells and 5 premium HE with extra splash and 5 heat shells. I'm just keeping to the regular HE because I do not think it's really necessary to load the extra HE or the heat. I haven't actually fired any premium shell yet in my RT, but there are 2 shots that are gonna get fired, I think. Any moment now. This battle won't last any longer. I'm just gonna check. Well, our Dicker maxes. Well, this one is on low HP, the other ones have HP. So here I'm aiming at the tiger, and I hit him, and I have 2 shells left. Now here comes something that's just this specific artillery, but mainly the French, are very good at. Because right now I hear the timer saying 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left.
Just like that. And I'm like, oh damn, well, we have to win this, and we only have 3 minutes. So I really need to do anything, and they are just staying in cover because they know I will hit them otherwise. So I'm like, alright, you've asked for this. So I enter TD mode, or shotgun mode, however you want to call it, any moment now. Yeah, I also say in chat we have 3 minutes left, and tell them to better do this, but yeah, you know, I just think, the heck with it, let's just do this. You can see the speed of this thing is amazing. So here's the tiger spotted again. I tried to get an aim on him, but nope, he's out of range. Well, in cover, I mean. So I'm like, alright, let's do this. And just look at the speed, I'm going almost 60. Well, the replay is derping on, well, I am going 60 at moments. And here I'm scared that I won't have any room to get past, but I actually just managed to. So I first want to go to the left to kill that 87, because he's the most armored target, but then he just gets destroyed. So I go here to the tiger, I get a hit, but that tiger won't be safe for long. Make sure to get his side, and boom! And just at that moment, the base is capped 100%. oh, that's that was a really nice match. Just ending in the 2.9k damage, getting a high caliber with that as well. And as you can see over here, the battle results with the high caliber. Also a bruiser medal. Well, yeah, that's not too hard with artillery, and well, yeah, 1171 XP, so that was a good match. Only a second class mastery badge though, but it was very memorable because it was very nice that I had this cooperative team play with my teammates that were just defending very well. They were not doing anything stupid to get themselves killed, and they were just relying on my covering fire, which was very good, and it led us to success. And that's something I really like to see in World of Tanks. On to some more clips. Here's the only clip that I will show you the whole battle of. Also in the last battle I was platooned up with my clanmate Big One Air, also known as Robert, which is his normal name. It was I think in his Comet. Then didn't look just now, but I just realized that I was platooned up last battle. And this battle I'm platooned up with the Dutch Ranger, which is a friend of mine, also in the clan. Marnik is his real name, and he is in his AMX 13F3, which comes before this tank, but by the time I'm recording this, he now has the same tank I am in. And this replay is very special because well, you will just see for yourself. We are on El Halouf here. It's encounter. Yes, another encounter battle. I like encounters. Just not on mines, because those screw up your daily doubles. Because people always go in the cap on that map. It's very weird. So I'm here trying to get aim at anything. Of course I cannot aim over there because there's a big old rock over there. So I'm gonna have to reposition. I was not in the ideal position, but it's not that often that I get to play arty on this map. I don't even play arty all that much, so I barely know all the good spots. And you know, I used to play more arty back in the day when the maps weren't reworked yet. So that was the old El Halouf, where you had the big old north part with the big slope and stuff like that. So here I just realized I cannot hit those light tanks in the south, and so I get to a better position where I can just hit, you know, the north and south, where I have just a bit more map cover. And besides the south, light tanks are coming through, so it's better for me to go north instead of having to deal with the light tanks. So I'm just aiming at what I can shoot at, and my first victim I think will be this T-34. So I shoot. I got a medium hit, 376 damage. Nothing special. But the goodness will come any moment now. This is sadly enough a lost battle, but you will just see what I mean by showing you this complete replay. So there's an M5 Stuart coming, and I'm like, oh there, Marnik is telling me, Roy, watch out, and I'm like, nope. Take that, M5 Stuart. That teaches you not to mess with me. So I'm on to my business. And next thing what happens is, you know, medium coming for me. Marnik, again, I think he tells me to watch out, and I'm like, nope, again. And yeah, Marnik is complimenting me on my nice hits here, because I think he wasn't really hitting anything. He had a very crappy match, and I had the good RNG on my side. Yeah, I tried to aim, but nope, only hills in the way. Only hills in the way. So I try to get aim at something in the cap. Churchill, well, I need to back up a bit to get aim on him. And I shoot, and I hit him. I reset the cap a little bit, even though it was barely a percent up, but whatever. I did my damage. And I got counter RT'd, so I'm very lucky that that gorilla didn't do any damage. At least I think so. Was it? I think the M5 did. No, he didn't do damage me either. So I don't know what damaged me, but maybe it was the grill, maybe the M5. And here's Marnik yelling for help, and I was not really paying any attention. And besides, I was like, the rocks were in the way. And I just finished reloading, but here I am too late to save him, and well, it wasn't very good that I wasn't really paying attention to him. So here I am on my own and getting RD'd, and well, not gonna win this. Use that Panther M10. 3 RT shells almost hit me, and I kill this Panther M10. Do not stand in front of an RT. So there's that VK coming for me, and I just know, yeah, well, he's a scout. He will gladly try to eat me. But will it be, will he manage to get to me before I have reloaded? And here I dodge another RT shells, all these RT shells missing me. They have 4 artilleries on their side. And I'm reloaded, and when I did not insta-kill him, but I did set him on fire. And yet again, RT missing all the shells. Oh, this is chaos. So here I'm having a very good last stand, but all good things have to come to an end. So here's the Churchill, and I just cannot get a good aim on him because the gun depression on this tank is so crappy. I just cannot get an aim. So I'm like, alright, fuck this shit. And I shoot. And I miss, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll ram him. and I take him with me, but yeah, that's just barely a Top Gun, but 5 kills. It was a very nice last stand, but it just sucked how I missed him, or else I maybe could have taken another tank with me. Who knows, but this was a very nice last stand for me, getting these 5 kills and just derping everyone to death. So as you can see, this tank is pretty capable of handling sneaky little light tanks coming at you close, trying to get those arty kills. And here you can see me handling myself with some other stuff, like this super Pershing. Yeah, take that, you bastard. That was a super Pershing I had to take revenge on because my platoon mate, Dutch Ranger, had some trouble with him. And I wanted to take some revenge, and that really worked out. But not only that, this tank is also very capable at ramming, as you saw me in the other battle with the Churchill, where I rammed him to death, which was also an El Haloof. And you just saw me killing a Covenanter off, which was also an El Haloof. A lot of El Haloof. This is the third replay I'm recording a bit of El Haloof in. And as you can see later in this match, I decide to attack through the south because our north is falling and I don't really have many options to do something. So again, well, just look and see. Try to shoot this KV-13. And well, if he doesn't die by the shot, I just ram him to death. And it doesn't matter if it's tier 7 or a tier higher, because on the end of the day, every tier has a tank that's not as heavy as you'd expect on high tiers, and no one can escape the ramming speed of this tank. Even if I miss and fail to ram a first time, I can always try a second time. And that's something very special, because I got another kamikaze medal on an artillery. And here you have Dennis yelling it in the chat, which is my platoon mate and also a clan mate. Now it's very obvious this thing can be deadly against tank destroyers, especially when they're open topped, like the T-67 and the Hellcat that I will be showing you. Here, I'll just speed up a bit. But yeah, that's very logical because, you know, any arty can easily kill an open top TD. It's just need to hit the tank, and well, they don't have any armor, and they just insta-kill them with ease. Nothing special. Now when watching this back, I feel like a bad man because I'm a tier 7 tank and I'm shooting tier 6 tanks, or a tier 5 tank. In this case, I'm one-shotting an Easy 8, going right through the side. And well, it was a blind shot, and at least my victim was, you know, not raging in the chat, and I, you know, apologized. And the same fate will come to the Cromwell, but he's on low HP anyway. But I do manage to hit him right in the side. No, the Easy 8 is no problem, new tank, and he has no 6th sense. Well, I feel sorry for him, and I really do apologize for just one-shotting him, but I'm just doing my best to get XP in this tank. As you can see, now I'm switching over to the heavies here. I'm not only shooting low-tier tanks, I try to shoot what I see, and I do not concentrate for any low-tier tanks. Just the Easy 8 was the first one spotted, and then the Cromwell followed, and you see this IS-3 is getting wrecked now anyway. But I will show you me shooting at some heavies of higher tiers. So here you have something what you'd rather see artillery doing. That's being in a tier 9 match. The VKB. And that's Big old hit, setting it on fire, doing a 1324 damage. And that's a scooter in the background, leaving my street. But yeah, that's a very nasty tank taken out early on in the battle because I had such a good shot on him. And of course, a lot of RNG is involved setting him on fire. But this did help my team a lot. Unfortunately, this was a loss again. But it did make my day a bit better, because this was the first battle of us, I think yesterday or something, where I started the grind. The grind of the day. And well, the RNG moments kept happening, which are a lot of clips from the same day that I am showing you in this video. Now in this battle we are in mines. And here I have an eye on a very nice Tiger 2 showing his rear. I just switch a bit of random mode views to get a clear shot on him. And here's where some real RNG comes in. I shoot. What the heck just happened? I killed the Hellcat that was standing behind him, and at the same time our SU-14-1 just ammo-wrecks this Tiger 2 at the same time. Oh, RNG, you never cease to amaze us. Especially when there's a lot of RNG in one spot like this. Very, very nice, memorable time for when playing Lorraine as well. Now, speaking of ammo racks, in the last battle you saw another tank ammo racking someone. And this time it's me. And I need, well... Ultra kill. I needed that kill very badly. I'll just pause it here. I needed that kill very badly because I was on a mission where I had to kill 3 tanks of my tier or higher, and I had 3 kills, but one of them was tier 6, and or tier 5 even, I don't know. But here the last enemy was a tier 7, and he just got invisible, and I waited there for a little moment in hope he would get spotted again, because he had much HP left. But then I just decided to fire anyway, and I just ammo rack him in the with the blind shot. So that made me shout out loud in happiness, because I had completed my next mission of the personal missions for the T28 concept. Now over here we are on Erlenberg yet again, the 3rd time I think also. So also a very common map. So here I shoot the T30 and I drive away and I derp myself into the water. Now normally I would switch right back into 3rd person mode whenever I finish firing. To clarify, this was an accident because you know, I need to watch where I am driving. But this time, the single time, I just wanted to see if my shell hit or not, even though I could hear the confirmation. So just because I saw to the right, there's a heavy, yeah, don't mind the map, it's just derping out because of the replays, but there's a heavy coming our way, so I just wanted to get out of here as quickly as possible. And there's also a scout coming our way. So I've drowned myself like a stupid idiot. And here's my platoon mate Eric in his S51, only with the stock gun. So his damage output isn't that epic. However, he gets some RNG on his side as well. Well, first he shows this AMX who's boss. And I'm just looking at my pretty wreck here underwater, just having a little air hole through the gun for the crew to breathe in while they're sleeping with the fishes. But any moment you see me switching to Eric, just looking at what good RNG Uncle Serb has for him. Now look at this. This T-54 comes here. He shoots Eric. He damages his gun. Look at this snapshot. And look at that bounce. He bounces a shot from a T-54 and then he just snapshots and even damages that T-54. Now, we were laughing our asses off because of that RNG. RT, RT and RNG, that's something that's yeah, you can find together in a lot of places. But yeah, this basically finishes up my video here, showing a lot of RNG with Lorraine 15550, and just a little RNG moment here while I was in platoon with my friend Eric here. And yeah, here I was just randomly switching between other tanks to see how the battle goes. But obviously we were gonna win this anyway, so yeah. My name was Royboy94, and I hope you enjoyed this video about the Lorraine 15550. Like any RT, I have a very good RNG magnet. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.